Good evening. This is Kathy Beatty with Divorce Support Anonymous coming to your Friday night to give you encouragement, hope, tools, and techniques as you go through the trauma of divorce and after the trauma of divorce. You can see by the little ticker there what the topic is tonight. Now the divorce is final. Now what? Boy, is that a good question, right? It's like, okay, it was so hard to get through this, all the attorneys, all the legal stuff, all the mediation, the negotiation to try to get this final, to get the divided assets, the divided debt, the child care, the parenting time, all of it. Wow, it's so much. But finally, you're going to get to that point and you're going to receive those final divorce papers in the mail. And you're probably going to grieve a little bit. In fact, I certainly did. Not a little bit, a lot. And then you're going to ask yourself the question, what now? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? So I want to give you some encouragement tonight and some tips and some things that are really practical for you to do. Let me share with you this that I use in my 10-week course of Divorce Support Anonymous. This is your lifeline. And I created this slide because I wanted to make a very vivid point with it. You see there your time of childhood, and then you see there your time of the married life, and then you see that big splotch called divorce. And that is an area, a time in your life that you can either stay stuck or you can launch from. Because as you can see, beyond that divorce splotch is the rest of your story. Your life is not finished yet. Yes, the marriage has ended. That season of life has ended. But your next story, your next chapter can be a beautiful life. I have seen it over the past 20 years of working with hundreds and hundreds of men and women going through divorce. You don't see it when you're in the thick of it. You can't even imagine a life beyond tomorrow, if you can even see that. But a time's going to come to where it is time to begin to look forward. And I will be so grateful when that time comes for you. If you're not there yet, it's coming. Continue on a day at a time, a step at a time, but it's coming. For those of you whose divorce is final and you're asking the question, what now? I have something for you of what now. It is a program called Building Your Future After Divorce. It is an 8-week program. This next session, we are narrowing it down because of summer and schedules to 6 weeks. But we are going to use this workbook in building your life after divorce. It is a program that I have done many, many times. I revised it from a program I did earlier called Redesigning Your Life. Same concept. How do we start looking forward and taking action? July 29th, 2025, which is just a few days from now, actually. I'm going to begin another session of Building Your Life After Divorce. It will be hybrid, so you can come in person or come online. Connect with me for a registration form. We are going to come together as a group, a relatively small group. I don't know how many are going to sign up as of yet. I think as of now, I think we have about 5 currently. So connect with me, get a registration form for those of you who are ready to build your life after divorce. Let me just give you 3 points and then some beautiful scriptures. What now after divorce? The divorce is final. there's still time. You need to take still time to work on your healing. No one is coming to your life and handing you your next season of your life. They're just not. It is going to be up to you. And for you to have a healthy and beautiful life, it is imperative that you are working on your healing and that you are healed. So even though the divorce is final, the healing is not. It's going to take some time and some intention that you are working on it. You say, how do you do that? Well, my course is one. Seeing a therapist is one. Getting a support group, creating a group at your church or a community of people who are newly divorced. You do need an experience guide, though, or you're just going to get together and really talk in circles and really get nowhere. So your healing process is going to require that you are part of a healing, healthy community. And that's exactly what my groups are, is a healthy and healing community. So working on your healing is one. You still need time to grieve. There are still going to be those moments when you are overwhelmed with grief, and that is perfectly normal, even though the divorce is final. In fact, it's almost necessary, because it's like your whole being and your whole body is just trying to rid itself of what has happened to you. It's so important that you take that time, that self-compassion, allowing yourself to grieve. Please take that time. And you may think, well, it's over. I spent all this time with this. I should be done. No. It's going to take years where you are going to have those moments of grief. The first holidays, the kids' birthdays, the parenting time, all of that is going to give opportunity for you to grieve. But there's also time to begin looking forward. And again, it's going to take intention. It's going to take intention that you decide, okay, I am ready to begin designing the rest of my story. I'm ready. You have to be ready. And I use an acronym for ready in my groups. That R is you have to take risk. E is you have to know that you have enough, you are enough to create a new life. A is you have to act. You can't just talk about it, think about it. You have to act. D is for being determined during those discouraging times that you still press on and move forward. And Y is listening. In the acronym READY, is listening to the yearning that's going on in your heart, of rediscovering, who am I? Who am I? We do this exercise in Building Your Life After Divorce where we explain who we are. We pair up into groups and two people, and we explain who we are without using roles. So we are trying during this period to figure out, who am I and what do I want? What do I want? I don't know what I want. I don't even know who I am. And that's okay. That is really okay. And maybe some of you are saying, well, it's been 3 years since my divorce. I should be over it by now. Don't do that to yourself. You have gone through an incredible trauma. Don't do that to yourself by looking at a timeline and saying, oh, I should be over it by now. No, you shouldn't. It really depends on how intentional you are in your healing and your grieving and you're moving forward. That's what matters there. So as usual, I want to give you some beautiful verses, and I love every one of these verses. James 1:5, I've used this for the past several weeks. If you lack wisdom, ask God. He gives it generously, without reproach. He's not going to blame you or shame you. It'll be given to you. God is the keeper of all wisdom and all answers to your life. So as we begin looking forward, when the divorce is final, this is my life verse. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. You have all that you need to create a beautiful life if you have faith and you have Jesus Christ. You have all that you need. God has not given you a spirit of fear, power, love, and a sound mind. There's nothing more in life than we need than that to succeed. And then this beautiful verse, you probably have heard it before. It's commonly heard. I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. God is encouraging you through Jeremiah 29:11. I've got plans, sister. I've got plans, bro. And they're good plans for you. The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exult over you with loud singing. This raw and powerful time when your divorce is final is a spiritual journey in finding who your Creator is and why he made you. And the beautiful thing is, he wants to tell you that. He wants to show you that with your gifts and your talents and your potential. Final one. This I call to mind. Therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Out of the book of Lamentations, chapter 3. This I call to mind, therefore I have hope. The love of the Lord never stops. His mercies never come to an end. They're new every morning. I love those verses. They encourage me. I hope they encourage you. When now, after the divorce is final, still time to work on your healing, still time to grieve, but it is time to begin moving forward. How Letitia says it just can take so much time and energy. Yeah, it does. It does, Letitia, but oh, the work is so worth it. It's so worth it in allowing yourself to move forward, to have a future, to know that you have a hope. That's why you need a support group. You should never do this alone. Never do. God did not design us to do life alone. So if you're trying to figure this out by yourself, you're not going to get there. We need other people. We need community. So again, July 29th, I'm giving you opportunity to join a community. And I hope you will. A couple of slides. Let me get rid of this here. Oh, how do I get rid of that banner? There we go. When you're ready, not when you're perfect, not when you have everything figured out, when you're ready, your life is waiting for you. It's time to wonder and dream again of what your life and future can be. It's time. It's time to begin looking forward. If you're not doing that with my groups, I hope you're doing that with some community somewhere. A women's group, a support group, a Bible study group. I hope you have a safe place where you can explore and begin to dig into who you are and all that you will become the next season of your life. I'm excited to see it happen for you. I've seen it for so many people, and it is such a beautiful thing to behold. This is Kathy Beatty with Divorce Support Anonymous, walking with you every step of the way through the trauma and after the trauma of divorce. Have a good evening.